Bardghji is going to Barcelona. Not my Bardghji, not your Bardghji. Who's Bardghji? Roony Bardghji. He's going to go to Barcelona for about 30 million euros. He's going to go this summer. Well, I guess today or tomorrow. It's already been confirmed. He's already going. In this video, I'm going to talk about if he's worth it, how good is he, and what's his peak, and is he a bargain? And before I start, could you like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you for doing so. Now, his position is a left-footed right winger, kind of like cuts inside, but he's more of a left-footed right winger. He actually debuted at 16 years old for Copenhagen in the Denmark first division, and that's actually incredible. I think he was the youngest player ever to debut for them, and that's actually crazy start to do at 16 years old. He joined the academy at 14 years old, and currently right now he's about 19 years old. Yeah, no, he's 19 years old. He's going to turn 20 in November. He actually debuted in the Champions League at 17 years old, and he actually even scored the decisive win against Manchester United in their 87th minute to win Copenhagen a match against Manchester United. Now, he actually ended 2023 with about 11 goals in about 24 matches, and it's actually pretty good as like a 16-year-old. That's actually impressive. Even if he's in the Danish league, it's still a top division league at his age. That's actually crazy to do. And he was the go-to wonder kid in Football Manager in 2023, 2022. That's why a lot of people already know about him before. Now they're really going to know him once he starts playing for Barcelona regularly. That's if he starts playing for Barcelona regularly. He actually got a big injury, a sustained ACL in May of 2024. And that's unfortunate. And that did, regress his development, but hopefully can bounce back, and he kind of has, and we're hopefully going to see him not be injured, and hopefully he can start playing more regularly, and hopefully play for Barcelona, and hopefully play more for the Sweden national team. Now, how he plays, his dribbling and acceleration, he's nimble and quite unpredictable. Kind of reminds you of sort of like Messi or an Iron Robin, where he cuts inside. I'm not saying he's that player. He's exactly that player, but he kind of reminds you of that. The way he's too unpredictable. You can just go from left to right, and he's too fast as well. And he's able to glide past defenders quite easily with his quick pace. He's actually great with both his feet. He doesn't really have a weak foot. He might do, but it's not too noticeable to the naked eye. And that's what makes him really, really good. And you can develop him even more to be more like a complete striker. And that's actually kind of a big weakness for a lot of players. Even the most elite top players, they have a weak foot, and already at 19 years old he doesn't have a weak foot. That's too like readable, you could say. That's too noticeable, and that's actually really impressive. And he actually has great composure in those time moments, and that's going to be clutch and key for if he starts playing for Barcelona, because Barcelona, they're always going to be near the finals or in those key moments where they're going to go win, and he needs to have that clutch gene to help Barcelona go and win trophies. If he doesn't have that, he might be deemed a failure. And in football, those clutch moments can turn a player from, it's pretty decent, to put him into the Hall of Fame. Generally, it does. You could go from winning like 3 league titles, 2 cups, a European Cup, to winning 1 league maybe, and nothing else, because you lost all of them because he wasn't clutch in those games. And that's what makes an elite player elite. His technique and spatial awareness is beyond unique. He has an excellent first touch, and he has a vision to coincide. Most players at his age wouldn't have even developed that. And he's already got at this age, mentally and like you could say visionary, he's well matured, and he's great at doing that, and that can really confuse the defenders, and that's what makes him a handful for defenders. He's also effective in tight spaces, and how Barcelona plays like the tiki-taka system, and a lot of it, you don't really notice it, quite underrated like metric for the tiki-taka system. Actually requires quite a lot of 1v1 game past defender. Yes, they pass quite a lot, but in some instances they're gonna have to do those 1v1 dribbles, and before it was just Messi doing it, and other players did do it, but a lot of it was Messi. Now Messi's gone, they're gonna have Yamal doing him, and Rafinha, I think he does it, and Roony Bardghji, he's one of them where he can take on defender one-on-one. One thing you might be concerned about him is he doesn't assist much. He probably needs to up that part of his game, but if he's scoring a lot, does it really matter? Now, another thing is, will his ACL scares come back? Will he get injured again? That's the only real troubling thing about him, and hopefully I'm praying for him that it doesn't come back. but you never know with football, and he still needs to recover from that, gets his stamina and strength back. And so far, he's doing quite good right now. And if he doesn't get injured, he'll definitely be one of the top, probably 20-30 wingers in his generation. That's pretty hard to do, and he has the potential to do it. Now he's suited to be an inverted winger, and he'll probably be best in the 4-3-3 formation that Barcelona loves to play. Dribbles inside, passing it back, and loves to trouble defenders. But Roony Bardghji feels like a great player for Barcelona's system, a great player to attack the defenses. That's genuinely what Barcelona needs. Now with proper physical progression and consistency, he could develop to be a key creative outlet and a great goal scorer. And if he can just get all that done, his potential, he actually reaches potential. He works really, really hard. I feel genuinely he could be up there as one of the world's best wingers. And is he worth it? I think genuinely he's worth it. For about 30 million, I think it is, euros, he's definitely worth it, or about 17 million. I think it's definitely worth it. He'll be one of the best wingers. The only thing is, really get game time. I don't want him to have a Arda Güler situation or a Endrick situation where he isn't playing that much. And at Barcelona, where is he going to play? He's going to play in Rafinha's position, Yamal's position. Obviously, he's not going to start. He'll be rotated quite a lot, but you need to rotate quite a lot if you want him to be happy and to be progressing quite a lot. And that's the thing with Roony. And will he make it at Barcelona? I think he genuinely will. If he doesn't, I feel like he should go to Bayern Munich or another club, because he definitely will make it into a top European club, like top 5 European club. And that's all for Roony Bardghji. I think he's definitely worth it. A great buy for Barcelona, a coup you could say. And also I want to wish happy birthday to Adam Golombek. He's always commenting and messaging, and he's just been a great guy. I hope you have a great day, and thank you everyone for watching as well. Could you like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you for doing so.